is up, man? Black Chair 1000 here to bring you a BTOOOM episode 12 review. The last episode finale. Final episode, not finale, just the final episode. Just let me just... That is my shit. They did this. Oh man, like the ending, like two scenes that really got me. Like, first I was like, really? And then like the last scene was like, oh shit, you know. But oh man, let's get started. The episode begins with Tyra walking through the mist. And by the way, this happened all before while Sakamoto and Kimiko was fighting Dante. So he walking through the mist, and this nigga is like, there's like, you know how you have your conscience, there's like the devil and the angel. Well, he has like all these, he on some sensory shit. Like he had all these different type of personalities of him, like different personalities in him, telling him, you know, Sakamoto abandoned you. He said he wasn't gonna abandon you. Your kid and your wife want you to come home and all this other stuff. And he was like, you know, that's right. I need to get home and everything. And I just want to say that, like, I think all them hallucinations was like done by, like some of the hallucinations he was having was done by the bite from the lizard. At least that's what I thought. But we'll get into that later. So he hallucinating and shit or whatever, and or so it seems. And what happens is, you know, he gets convinced to where, oh, I want to go home. You know, I'm heartbroken, and you know, he sees his son and his son is Akiko, and his wife is Tatsukiya or something like that. Tanasukiya or something like that. But anyway, you know, so he's like, you know, he's like, but I only got like 2 chips, and he's like, you got more than that, you know, and he had to count the one from Kimiko and Sakamoto, and he's like, that's right. So, you know, he in the forest, you know, chilling and shit, waiting on him to come back, and you know, Sakamoto hears the BIM, you know, and he's like, that's Tyra BIM, so it's coming in, and with Sakamoto moves out the way, and he moves out the way and he runs. And remember, the BIM is a homing device, so it's gonna follow him wherever. So he runs, trips over some pipes, and it's coming straight for him. So he hurry up and grabs the pipe and smacks it out the way. So after that, another one comes and hits him on the leg. So he fucked. He can't move. And Kimiko comes over and she's like, you know, I'm gonna protect you and stuff like that, because she finds out that that the BIM only targets the person that he looked at. So all she had to do was catch it and turn it off. So after that, Sakamoto finds out, okay, if that's the case, then why they still got other ones coming? And he outsmarts Tyra, because he's like, okay, now that he's done targeting me, that is going after Kimiko. And what happens is, he does the same thing that Himiko did for him. He catches the bomb and turns it off. So he's like, yeah, I outsmarted him. And he's like, Tyra, please come back. I want to apologize, you know. And Tyra's like, you know, he's like, Sakamoto, you know, I'm sorry, you know. And he running. And, you know, after that he falls, and there's a whole bunch of lizards around, you know. And we have a flashback to where, you know, Sakamoto's, you know, saying he wants to apologize. Well, we have a flashback to where when they was walking in the river when they was getting away from the lizards, and he's like, Tyra's like, I thought you was gonna abandon me and stuff like that. And he's like, nah, man, I would never do that. And so Sakamoto has a flashback of, you know, I'm doing the same thing to him that my father did to me, that I didn't want him. I'm doing the same thing to him that I didn't want to happen to me, because Sakamoto's dad was always working, and he hated him for that. And, you know, and then his mama divorced and was with a whole nother nigga he didn't even like. So, you know, he was like, you know, what the hell going on? You know, and that's the reason why he got sent to the island. But after that, Tyra falls, and they had this pit full of lizards and stuff, and he was thinking of his kids and his family. He's like, I'm sorry, Sakamoto. I'm sorry, Kimiko. I'm sorry to my family. He say, he told his son. He said, Akiko, Daddy is tired of Daddy is tired of hurting, and he puts the bomb up to his face, locks onto him, and he blows himself up. So, and then Sakamoto comes in, he's crying, he's like, Tyra, wake up, say something, man, make a stupid ass joke, he grieving, man, like, make a stupid ass joke, eat your ramen before it's cooked, and all this other stuff, and everybody breaks down and they crying, and so him and Sakamoto and Kimiko head back to the warehouse and stuff or whatever, and they talking about Tyra. They was like, Kimiko was like, do you think he betrayed us? He was like, no, because he was just a regular person. He was heartbroken. Because he didn't want to be alone, and I left him. And he's like, technically I killed him. And he started crying, and Kimiko was like, Sakamoto, you want to go home really? He's like, yeah, I want to get out of this hell. And she was like, well, you can have my chips plus the 3, plus the ones we found, plus the ones Tyra had, and plus yours, and you can go home. But you have to kill me. And he's like, are you serious? I'm not about to kill you. I'm not that type of person. You know what I'm saying? We gonna leave this together. And she was shocked and shit. And then he was like, you the Kimiko from the game, right? And he was like, she's shocked again, and he was like, yeah, I finally figured it out. He's like, I never do that to you. And then they kissing and stuff like that, and he proceeds to lay her down. You feel me? And this what got me, like, it was good. It was getting good, like, and it was different because in anime they would only, like most romantic anime shows, you would only see them kiss like that one time. It'll be like, let's see, they would kiss that one time, and it'll be just that long kiss, and they would just stop right there. But then this was like real, like he kissed her, and then he went in for it again, and he went in for the third time, and he just laid her down, and then they show off screen. I'm like, oh shit, and then it goes back to that, and like they just on top of each other, like breathing hard. I'm like, is they really, doing the do? And I guess they both was just nervous because they both, well, was blushing and stuff like that, like the whole time. And then, Kimiko was up there, like shaking, because she was still scarred. Sakamoto's like, well, she's still scarred because, she trying not to be scared for me. But, and this was fucked it up for me. Like, so Oda is on side of Sakamoto while he on top of her, and he hallucinating, I guess, because he in Sakamoto's heart, like he said. But he like, so you gonna do it or what? He's like, because I told you the first person to move, you got to be the first to move so you can make a point as a real man. And he like, shut up. And why she just lying there, and why he on top of her, and he just steady making faces, thinking and talking to him. He like, shut up, I'm not gonna be like you, get out of my heart. That part tripped me out. Like, I messed it up. He messed it up. They messed it up on that one. So he's like, get out of my heart, and the guy disappears, the older persona disappears or whatever. And he's like, Kimiko, she's like, something wrong? He's like, no. He say, I want to date you regularly, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to do this in the heat of the moment, and we're going to get off this island together. And, and they hugged each other, and then the damn song comes on, man. Oh, man, it was nice. So at the end, the ending shows the creators of the game, and he was like, you got 24 hours. You got 24 hours to get to that island and fix that shit, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh my god. And he's like, technical difficulties in the game at this point, at this time in the game, And I think that's why Tyra was so called hallucinating, because I think they showed just, it was the people he was seeing, like his family he was seeing, I think that was just part of, they messed up on the game right there. That's what I think would happen, and all the lizards and shit like that. So I think that's what it was, and and the episode ends right there. And we see everybody, you know what I'm saying, we see what everybody's doing. Shiki is holding as by Dante's side, like always. We got Oda and his girl. She steady talking while he's just in his own world. We got other players. I forgot they had other people. They got other players. We about to get introduced to them. Um, we still got that boy, Sosuke. He in there just chilling. Still got his bloody face on with his jacket, just chilling. That's my dude. He crazy. And it ends right there. All in all, that it was good, man. 10 out of 10. You know, I give it a 10 out of 10, even just because the fact that he was on top of it and he talking to like a person who's not there. That was really weird. But all in all, it was good, man. I loved it, man. BTOOOM, they get a clap for that, man. Hopefully they'll make a season 2 because there's other players. There's other players that we forgot about. Hopefully they'll do like 13 more episodes, like season 2, 13 more, and then that'll be it. And then look, they gotta go to the island to fix whatever the problem is. So, and then the dude they showed, I think it was episode 4 or 5. The dude I said that looked like he didn't get no sleep. I think that was Sakamoto's dad. So, it was really good, man. I loved it. So yeah, man. Black Uchiha 1000, rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the episode below in the comment section. I will be picking up the manga. Yeah, right after this, I am about to pick up the manga right after this video and see what's up. But all in all, it was good, man. BTOOOM is the shit. That's my shit, man. Yeah, I know the manga gonna be even better. So, Black Uchiha 1000, rate, comment, and subscribe. And as always, man, I'm out. Deuces, man.